Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at Eldarune, which is a game factory project building on BNB. If you guys are a fan of crypto gaming, consider subscribing to the channel and liking some of the videos. Your support means everything. So we're going to be looking at Eldarune today. It is a lower cap, again, gaming project, crypto gaming project. So if we look at it here, what Eldarune is all about, we'll go right into their white paper, then look over their website, look at their games that they have coming. We'll take a look at the team, take a look at some updates, take a look at their token, which is performing pretty well recently. Again, it is a lower cap, so just take that in mind. None of this is financial advice, just bring it to your attention. So if we look at Eldarune, what is Eldarune? It is a game factory that builds interoperable games. The NFTs that you have are usable in different games in Eldarune Factory. So ELDA is a token of Eldarune and a game studio token. So again, they are building out multiple games. What that means is that within all their games, you have NFTs and the native token they'll be able to use across them all. So if we take a look at the games that they have currently building, they do have World of Alimias. I might have butchered that. I'm sure I did. It's an idle game, which is an actual RPG dungeon crawler idle game. It's third person. They do plan to have it cross-plat, which is PC, mobile, console. It's on the Unity engine. It's on BNB. And this one interesting thing is that this project Eldarune was actually incubated by Cetify. So obviously we know that Cetify, it's the top gaming launchpad in crypto gaming, and most of the projects that they incubate, not all of them, can't say that, but a good chunk of them, a lot of them do very, very well, especially when they launch in a bull market, which Eldarune did not, so they have not seen a bull market, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So the World of Alimia, again, being that idle game, they have that game, then they have Heroes of Eldarune, which is a trading card game that they have coming out. Then they have Eldarune Journey, which is a story, kind of a text-based game. Then they have Elder Rush, which is a MOBA, which obviously those do pretty well, in my opinion. If we'll look at the roadmap here in a little bit because it's actually pretty in depth. But again, going back to their website, they actually do have a big update coming out on the 15th of January that they've had on their website for a while now. It's been hinted at what that could be, but it could really be anything. And again, so we look at their idle game right here. You can see kind of the visuals of it. Or actually, I think this is their trading card game. You look at the Woe. Again, it's kind of that dungeon crawler. Look at the NFTs that they have, token utility, what you're going to be using the token for. So NFT rental, item crafting, arena tickets, NFTs purchasing, in-game collectibles, token burns, skill upgrades, stuff like that. Look at their partnerships. They are partnered with Layered 1X. Obviously, they're on BNB, incubated by Cetify, Bybit. They have a good partnership with Myria, Decubate, Engine Starter, some other launch pads here that we've seen in the past. But I like the Myria partnership and Cetify a lot in Layer 1X. They actually do have a docs team right here. I see that, again, they don't have their faces on here, but if you go to their YouTube, they have about like 8,000 subscribers on their YouTube, and they put out a lot of gameplay, a lot of footage on their YouTube channel, and their team actually does do AMAs. They have, again, live streams that their team members do, their CEOs, so they actually do have a docs team. They have links to their LinkedIn. I understand why they did it on their website this way, just for marketing purposes, to kind of match the aesthetics of it, but rest assured, again, the team is docs, and it is being built by a Digilabs as well. So if we take a look at their roadmap, what they have going on, so obviously we can take a look. They have more gameplay, stuff coming out here pretty soon with closed test nets, Heroes of Eldarune, and then Dragon NFT sales, and etc. But if you look at their Twitter, we'll look at one Twitter thread here, and then we'll look at another one which can kind of hint at what is coming out maybe on the 15th of January, maybe not, maybe just in the near future. Either way, it's very bullish news. So before we start, let's clarify on a couple things about the ELDA token and their NFTs in our games. We'll go over it a little bit, but you can go on their Twitter and read this whole thing a little bit more in depth. But ELDA is a game studio asset which is usable on 4 different games and with different utilities will be available on different networks. Right now it is only on the BNB network at this time. But again, they have their World of Alimias. I'm going to get that right one day, but they have an open beta. Again, it's idle, so developed for the ones that love to play games but got busy on their daily life. Then they have their Heroes of Eldarune, which is a closed beta soon. Again, trading card game. Then they have their Elder Rush, and then Eldarune Journey. So that's kind of what's going on within their game ecosystem. And then we look at what their CEO actually put out a little while ago, Can on Chains. It's actually their CEO and co-founder of Digilabs. So dropping some alpha for ELDA. So right here, he brings up a lot of good bullish news, in my opinion. Some of the highlights are that Sol integration that they're actually going to be integrating to the Solana network. And if they do that, I think that's going to be extremely bullish because there's not a lot of, compared to other chains like BNB or Ethereum or Avalanche, the lack of like gaming factories or gaming studios with multiple games on Solana is actually pretty slim at this current time. So I think that if they do that, they can have first mover advantage as far as a game like a gaming factory like a Mirio Solana kind of sorts, except on Solana. And then they'll have obviously the more game releases, new chain integrations. So I think about they're talking about going to Solana and then having new chain integrations like Avalanche, Arbitrum to reach more gamers. If they go multi-chain in general to Solana, it's bullish. But if they go Avalanche, Arbitrum, and Solana, that could be extremely bullish. If we take a look here, we'll blow up this image here a little bit. Again, it talks about new programs coming out, like ambassador programs, new Arbitrums, like or new integrations like Arbitrum, Optimism, Ethereum, Matic, Avalanche, Solana integration. Avalanche integration sounds pretty like it's gonna happen. And then obviously more game betas, more game releasing. But if I had to take a guess, I would imagine that the news on the 15th could be either the Solana integration or maybe a game is going to release fully. That would be my guess. If you look at their native token, again, Eldarune, their ELDA token, right now it's sitting at about a 1.8, about a $2 million circulating market cap. Their dilution's only about a 10x, so they're fully diluted. So not terrible, especially in the crypto gaming space. The biggest highlight here is since they were incubated by Cetify, they launched earlier in 2023. They launched, again, over the summer during the bear market of 2023. So they have not seen a bull run, not anything close to it. So, and they, they moved pretty stagnant. Again, only being out 6 months, not a whole lot of time to do a lot of things. But as of, we look at the 1 month, they've gone up quite a bit in pricing. I mean, if we look here, they were sitting right at Christmas about, if we go to market cap, right around, quarter million market cap. And then they quickly shot up to about almost a $3 million market cap here. And now we're seeing a healthy retrace, as it should, as such a big price increase really does, should happen afterwards. But even at a $2 million circulating market cap, super undervalued, in my opinion. Obviously, super high risk. Please do your own research. None of this is financial advice, especially when you get into lower risk altcoins like this. Or lower market cap, the risk goes really up. But even at a 20 million circulating market cap for a game factory that's building out multiple games and that is on the BNB network, but also going potentially multi-chain, I think that's very special and very undervalued, under the radar. And I don't see a lot of people talking about Eldarune currently, so definitely one that's on my radar, and I want to bring it to your attention, especially since they don't have really any exchange listings. They have Bybit, imagine because they're partnered with Bybit or backed by Bybit. Then they're just really on dexes like PancakeSwap. So no exchange listings. They just had a pretty good run up. They've only been around for about 6-7 months. The team is active on YouTube, on Twitter. They do live streams all the time. So again, if we go to like the Eldarune Twitter page, you kind of just get on here, scroll. Again, they have like a whitelist mint coming out for one of their games, I believe. Then they do a stream. So like right here, a perfect example, first live stream of 2024, where the team will actually go on here, mute that, and they'll just answer a bunch of questions, kind of like an AMA, just a live stream. They'll show gameplay of the games, so I love that. The game is active. You can see the product right now, right in front of you, so it's not really like a, hey, are they going to run away with all my money? If you look at their contract on Dex Tools, I don't have it pulled up, but if you look at their contract on Dex Tools, you can actually see that it looks like they have the liquidity locked for, I believe, over a year, a little bit further than that, actually, so that's good to know that it has locked liquidity within the project. And again, Eldarune, super undervalued, especially for what that they have been building and the quality, especially being incubated by Cetify. There's so many bullish catalysts that I have for Eldarune, but either way, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of Eldarune? Is it something that you see potential in? Are you going to shy away from it? Do you like these lower cap picks that we're starting to bring to the channel a little bit more? Or do you want me to stick to the more of the mid to larger caps? And if there's other projects you want me to review or cover or look into, please comment. I try to answer all your comments, and I do read them all, and I love, feedback and other projects to look into potentially. I don't know. Let's talk about it. If you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.